Okay, so let's just talk about who was that first core group and what was the style of PWE when it started?
The core group, Dagan Lee, the Gangsters, Louis Matos, Josh Rain, myself. We were the stand-up backing in the beginning. We were the boys that you could always rely on. I really feel like we were the set originals. Then a couple weeks later, that's when we met up with the FXE kids, Simon, Fanta, Biff, and they really became their own. They became a part of PWE too.
Okay. And then who was the third wave that came in? There was a...
The third wave was kind of random because it started out with just a couple of the I Believe guys and some other random guys, and then it just kind of developed into the I Believe guys coming a lot more.
Okay. Now, when those I Believe guys came, it seemed like there was also a group of people that left over that course of time too. Why did so many people leave Believe? Or, excuse me, let me rephrase that. Why did so many people leave PWE?
They didn't like the direction. They didn't agree with the politics that were being, I guess, fought or whatever you want to call it. But no, I personally didn't like the direction we were going. I only stuck around to see if they were actually eventually going to push me, which they attempted to do, but I don't think they did as well as they could have in like the whole aspect of the company. But
now you had, between your violent matches, your ultra-violent matches, your matches with Simon Says particularly, that it's just a hardcore match, a bloodbath, cemented your history in Florida wrestling. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Bloodbath was a complete accident. When I showed up there that night, this second time I actually hung out with Simon, and he's like, he just wants to do something brutal, something that people from, well, nobody expected that much blood. It really felt like a cementing my spot, but not exactly where I wanted to be, because people more pictured the hardcore, craziness, which is not really what I do. I can work it if you need me to, but not a big fan. But it happened so fast. Like going back and watching the 5-minute tape, didn't feel like it was 5 minutes. Some points it felt forever. If you watch the tape closely enough, you can watch me telling Martin to cut.
Okay. Tell me about the ring itself.
In the beginning, it was pretty stiff. It was okay. And then the night Biff dove out or off the top rope, the board popped underneath a support beam. I don't know how that happened, but when they redid the ring, stiffest ring in Florida by far. There was no support, like it didn't give it all. You probably could have hit it with a truck. It wouldn't have mattered.
There were a few guys that really made their names in Florida wrestling from the ashes of PWE. Who were some of the guys that really rose because of PWE?
Josh Rain, definitely.
Why did Josh stand out?
I'm not sure exactly. He has amazing ability. He follows direction. He's just an all-around good worker. He has a lot of seasoning to do, but he grasps the attention with what feats he can accomplish.
What?
And I think the Gangsters would have more too if they hadn't split up.
Yeah. The Gangsters feud with the James Boys was pretty well known.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about that? I don't know how involved you were.
Not really at all. I thought the concept was good. I thought they were working it wrong though.
Okay. Let's see. What could PWE have done differently to still be in business today?
Staying true to themselves. I think that the minds behind it in the beginning, if they would better have coordinated themselves, they would have been able to achieve a better goal. I still think that once MSL and Chase and all the Believe guys were really stepping in and more prominent, then that's the extent. That's when I think it was starting to fall. There was no saving it from there.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Not really. I do credit what success I've had in the last year to PWE. Well, the Bloodbath at least, because I believe that's got me looked at a lot more. Got me a couple more bookings. But I don't think I'd do it again.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.